Ever wondered how to get the most out of your money? Well, today we're going to delve into the game-changing concept of prioritizing your spending habits. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, looking out at a vast ocean of financial possibilities. Now, imagine having the power to navigate these waters, steering your financial ship towards the golden shores of financial freedom. Sounds enticing, doesn't it? This isn't just a dream, but a reality you can achieve by mastering the art of prioritizing. Let's take a trip down memory lane. There was a time when I, too, was adrift in a sea of financial uncertainty. My money seemed to disappear as soon as it arrived, leaving me feeling stressed and uncertain. I was in a constant state of financial chaos, unsure of what was coming in and what was going out. But then, I had a revelation. I realized the importance of prioritizing my spending habits. It was like being handed a compass in the middle of a storm. Suddenly I could navigate my way through my financial storm, avoiding the rocks of unnecessary expenses, and steering towards the safe harbor of savings and investments. Now, what are the benefits of this approach, you ask? Well, for starters, it helps you save money. By focusing your spending on what truly matters to you, you'll find that you have more money left over at the end of the month. This, in turn, reduces financial stress and brings an element of control and predictability to your finances. But the benefits don't stop there. By prioritizing your spending, you can also achieve your financial goals, whether that's buying a house, starting a business, or simply being able to retire comfortably. However, the flip side of this is the consequences of not prioritizing your spending. Without a clear plan, your money can quickly evaporate on unnecessary expenses, leaving you in a constant state of financial stress and uncertainty. This is why prioritizing your spending habits is so crucial. It's like having a roadmap to your financial future, guiding you towards your goals and helping you avoid the pitfalls along the way. By prioritizing my spending habits, I achieved financial freedom, and you can too. Imagine your finances as a pyramid. This is not your typical pyramid, but a structure that will help you understand and prioritize your spending. At the base of this pyramid, we have essentials, the absolute necessities. This includes your housing, food, healthcare, and transportation. These are the things you must pay for no matter what. They make up the foundation of your financial life. The next level up, we find security. This includes savings for emergencies, insurance, and retirement. It's all about safeguarding your future and protecting yourself from unexpected financial shocks. Then we ascend to the next layer, the comfort level. This is where you allocate funds for things that enhance your quality of life but are not strictly necessary, like gym memberships, hobbies, or eating out. Finally, at the peak of the pyramid we have luxuries. These are the wants, not needs, the cherry on top of your financial sundae, like designer clothes, high-end electronics, or exotic vacations. Each level is important, but they aren't all equal. The base is the most crucial. It's what you need to survive. The peak, the luxuries, they're great, but they should only come after the other levels are taken care of. The priority pyramid is a visual representation of your financial priorities. It's a way to see where your money should go first, second, third, and last. Understanding and applying this pyramid can transform your financial life. Now, how about some practical techniques to prioritize your spending? First off, let's talk about budgeting. It's like a roadmap for your money. It tells you where your money needs to go so it doesn't end up somewhere you didn't intend. Now, there are different ways to budget. You can use the good old pen and paper, or you can use budgeting apps. These apps can help you track your income and expenses, set saving goals, and even alert you when you're spending too much. Another technique is to automate your savings. Set up a direct deposit from your paycheck to your savings account. This way, you save before you even see the money. It's a stress-free way to build up your savings. Now here's a personal tip. Prioritize needs over wants. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, do I really need this? Often you'll find that you can do without it. And finally, don't forget to reward yourself. It's crucial to maintain a balance. Set aside a portion of your budget for fun and enjoyment. This will help you stay motivated and stick to your budget. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you have any budgeting techniques that work for you? Feel free to share them in the comments section. Remember, the key to financial freedom is consistency and discipline. Meet James, who transformed their financial life using our tips. A few years ago, James was struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. He was constantly stressed about money and felt like he was stuck in a never-ending cycle. Then he stumbled upon our channel and began to implement our tips on prioritizing spending. He started by creating a priority pyramid, focusing first on his essential needs like rent and groceries. Then, he looked at his wants, like dining out and entertainment. By prioritizing his spending, he was able to put aside money for savings and investments. Over time, James saw a dramatic shift in his financial life. He was no longer living paycheck to paycheck, and was able to save for his future. He even managed to start investing, something he never thought was possible before. James's story is a testament to the power of prioritizing spending. This could be you. Stick with us to the end to learn how. Let's recap the essential tips for prioritizing spending. First, understand the power of prioritizing. It's about making conscious choices and recognizing that every dollar spent on one thing is a dollar not spent elsewhere. Next, keep the priority pyramid in mind. Essentials like housing, food, and healthcare form the base. Savings and debt repayments are the middle tier. Personal and discretionary spending sit at the top. Moving on to practical techniques, consider using budgeting apps or spreadsheets to track your expenses, and remember, it's not just about cutting costs but about making your money work for you. Lastly, be inspired by real-life success stories. Know that financial freedom is achievable with dedication and the right approach. Now it's your turn. Jot down your expenses, categorize them according to the priority pyramid, and decide where you can make changes. Start implementing these tips today for a brighter financial future. Thank you for joining us today. We've navigated the power of prioritizing, scaled the priority pyramid, explored practical techniques, and celebrated real-life success stories. We've underscored the importance of distinguishing necessities from luxuries, creating a budget, and sticking to it. We've also shared actionable tips that can help you take control of your financial journey. Remember, the key to financial freedom lies in your hands. Like a master artist, you have the power to paint your financial future with the brush of prioritization. You can choose to create a masterpiece of financial security or a portrait of perpetual debt. The canvas is yours, and the colors are your spending habits. So, dare to take the reins, dare to prioritize, dare to say no to unnecessary expenses and yes to a future of financial stability and freedom. Remember, you have the power to take control of your finances. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our financial wisdom. Before we wrap up this informative journey, let's take a moment to address some of the most frequently asked questions we receive from our viewers. Question 1. What if I can't stick to my budget? Well, it's completely normal to struggle with budgeting at first. It's a habit that takes time to cultivate. If you're consistently going over budget, it may be a sign that your budget is too restrictive. Try adjusting your budget to be more realistic while still ensuring you're meeting your savings goals. Moving on to the second question, how do I differentiate between needs and wants? This can be a tricky one. A good rule of thumb is to consider if you can live without it. If you can, it's probably a want, not a need. Remember, needs are essentials like food, shelter, and healthcare, while wants could include eating out, entertainment, or that new pair of shoes you've been eyeing. Finally, what if I have a financial emergency and need to use my savings? Emergencies are exactly what your savings are for. It's crucial to have an emergency fund set aside for these unexpected expenses. If you find yourself dipping into your savings, make a plan to replenish it as soon as you can. Remember, it's okay to have questions and face challenges along your financial journey. The key is to keep learning, adapting, and applying the principles of prioritization. You've got this. Don't forget to drop any more questions in the comments below and we'll be happy to address them in our upcoming videos.